Hi everyone, welcome back to Hiring Chronicles. My name is Angelo, your usual anchor. Alright, now if you're wondering whether remote work is just a trend or if it's come here to stay or if it's here to stay, then you are in the right place and you're moving in the right direction. Alright, today I am going to be diving deep into the reason why remote work is actually shaping up to be a long-term fixture in the job market and what that actually means for you. All right, now we will also look at market predictions, global shifts, and even how Africa and how Nigeria and other West African countries are tapping into this growing trend or this growing movement. And of course, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more insights on remote work and career opportunities. All right, now to be very sincere, I will tell you I am loving this because I am enlightening young ones and I am still giving them an opportunity to believe in themselves, even if you have been deemed to be a never do well. Come on, you have something to offer the whole world. All right, now let's delve into the first reason why we think remote jobs are here to stay. The first is the global market outlook for remote work. Now let's look at the numbers. Now, studies according to organizations like McKinsey have predicted that remote jobs could make up nearly 20 to 25% of the workforce in many developed countries by the year 2025. And it's not just the United States though, or even Europe leading the way. All right, India, Nigeria, and even some parts of the Southeastern Asia are seeing steady growth and recurrent growth in remote job roles as various companies have prioritized flexibility and cost efficiency. All right, but what is the reason behind this? Why is this happening in the way it is happening? Because businesses have saved the kind of save on office space, and employees enjoy a sort of work-life balance that traditional roles rarely offer. All right, so this trend shows no signs of slowing down anytime soon. If anything, it's actually going to grow stronger, not slowing down. So do you get that point? All right, without wasting much of your time, the second point here on the reason why we think remote jobs are here to stay is the post-pandemic shift. All right, COVID-19 forced lots of companies to go remote. Okay, but now here is the thing: many of these companies discovered that remote work was more efficient and profitable than expected. According to a report from the World Economic Forum, it found that almost 78% of chief executive officers, CEOs, said that remote work will continue even after the pandemic because it actually provided it's provided them reasons to be sustainable, or it has proved to be sustainable and cost effective. All right, but for companies in Africa and companies in Nigeria to be precise, this trend means they can now hire international talent without worrying about relocating employees or even getting an office space. All right, this shift is creating a workforce, and that's more flexible and globally competitive than any other kind of job that is existing right now. All right, so the third point here is a new normal, or let's say a new normal activity for Nigerians or Africans. Okay, in Nigeria we are gradually seeing a growing acceptance of remote work, especially among tech companies and startups in cities like Port Harcourt, Lagos, and Abuja, even cities like Kaduna, Asaba, and Owerri. All right, banks, telecommunication firms, and companies, and even schools have implemented, partial remote working options, bringing a kind of flexibility to industries that once demanded a kind of traditional hours and a kind of in-office attendance. All right, now according to Jobberman, about 40% of Nigerian companies now have started considering offering remote roles. All right, especially since it lowers cost and it allows for easy access to a global talent pool. All right, wouldn't you love that? All right, that means Nigerians who once felt limited by their local job market can now work for companies across the world without, let's say, without ever leaving their, their immediate environment or ever leaving home. Isn't that beautiful? Now, for the fourth point here, let's look at the various economic incentives that have driven remote growth over time. All right, now let's talk money. Okay, let's talk money. Now, companies everywhere, yeah, left and back, left and right, front and back. All right. Now, from startups to Fortune, over 500 corporations realize that remote jobs cut operating costs. Now, the United States-based global workplace, according to their analytical reports, have reported that businesses can save an average of almost $11,000 per half-time remote worker per year. All right, and this data doesn't just apply to American firms. All right, Nigerian companies too, and companies in Africa can also see huge savings on office space, electricity, and other fixed costs. All right, this economic advantage is gradually pushing more businesses, both locally and internationally, to consider remote roles as a kind of permanent part of their structure. Isn't that going to be awesome for almost 70% of the company in your locality, or companies in your locality or in your country going remote? All right, now, without wasting much of your time, on the fifth point on the reasons why we think remote jobs have come to stay, all right, is the high demand for remote skills right now. This is a major reason remote work isn't going anywhere. All right, because there is a high demand for digital skills over time, from data analytics, okay, and coding to digital marketing. Companies need skilled workers. Let me tell you, don't get it twisted. Skilled workers who can work independently without being shouted at, without being put through and all. And these companies are actually willing to pay for it, any amount you can actually ask, provided it's within salary range. According to a LinkedIn report, the demand for remote roles has increased by almost 457% in the year 2021 till date, and it has been rising ever since. Of course, in Africa, especially in West Africa, in Nigeria, youths with these skills find out that they could actually work for international clients from the comfort of their homes. All right, bringing the kind of high level of unemployment gap and the expanding economic potential. All right, that is just the truth. It's actually trying to bridge the space between the unemployment gap and the expanding economic potential. That's just the way it is. All right, now for the sixth point, there is a high rise of digital infrastructure. All right, remote work is only possible because of digital infrastructure, and thankfully it is improving globally. All right, now investments in technology by both public and private sectors are gradually making internet more accessible even in rural areas. All right, now take for example in Africa, in Nigeria to be precise. All right, undersea internet cables, 5G networks, and broadband expansions are helping more people get online. I told you earlier in my last video that Airtel have brought out, have introduced a 5G router that has an unlimited subscription rate. All right, that's going to be awesome. So this has actually brought reliable internet access even to remote parts of the country. All right, as this infrastructure continues to grow, so does the feasibility of remote work for more people. Don't get it twisted. I tell you what, remote jobs are here to stay. The final point I will give you on the reasons why we feel that remote jobs are here to stay is flexibility appeals. Yes, of course, flexibility appeals to younger generations. Okay, finally, the appeal for remote work is particularly strong among young generations. Let me tell you the truth. These people value freedom and work-life balance. Okay, a recent Deloitte survey found that almost 76% of Gen Z workers prioritize flexible work and other remote work options when job hunting. This means that as more young people enter the remote work or the workforce in general, demand for remote roles while searching for other jobs keeps increasing, all right, especially in fast growing fields like tech, digital marketing, and freelance writing, and even content creation, all right. For Nigerians, this flexibility is especially very, very appealing as it allows them to sidestep, allows us to sidestep, commuting in notoriously congested cities like Lagos, Uyo, and Port Harcourt. All right. So in conclusion, I would love to tell you this: you have it, and you have it right there. The reasons why remote work is here to stay, and why it is reshaping how we think about employment globally and locally is here. All right, so I have given it to you, and you know them. At least 7 reasons should give you a reason to go into remote jobs or to give remote jobs a try. The market is growing gradually, and infrastructure is expanding, and both employers and employees are reaping the benefits of this work revolution. If you don't know, you would never know. All right, so whether you are looking for more flexibility or a way to break into the global job market, remote work or remote jobs may just be your gateway to success. All right, so if you found this video very, very helpful, why don't you do me the normal favor? All right, make sure you like, make sure you share, and subscribe for more insights into the world of remote jobs. Wouldn't you love that? All right, please don't get it twisted. This particular YouTube channel, Highly Chronicles, has got you on anything you need to know pertaining to remote jobs. I would like to see you in the comment section. See you next time. Bye.